Hello, good people. I'm back. Same station, not the same time. I never know when I'm going. But we are here, 11 days and a wake up. And I'm here to wake you up. Now, if you live in the greater Cleveland area, this particular part of the message is for you. We must not allow our district to be for sale. There are many big money interests that have entered into this race for one reason and one reason only. And they want to disrupt the voices of the everyday people in the 11th congressional district. And we just can't let that happen. Cleveland is not for sale. Greater Cleveland is not for sale. And we got to stand up to these forces. Because if we do it here, we're going to give courage to our sisters and brothers and our family and friends all over this nation to stand up and make sure that their voices are heard, and not the voices of an oil baroness. You hear me? You feeling what I'm saying? Not the voices of forces that do not care about whether or not we eat, we got clean air, clean water, whether or not our children are educated, whether or not we live in great communities. They don't care. They are a corrupting force, and they are absolutely trying to buy this election. They're trying to keep up with the investment that they made during the special election, but we can do a new thing. We don't have to keep staying on this same path. We can do something differently. So Greater Cleveland, I'm talking to you. This is about us right now. You, yes, you. Please don't let it happen. To the larger freedom fighting progressive movement, my message to you, to us, is that we must not allow what is taking place in this district to happen. We have seen this kind of power play happen time and time and time again across this country because our movement got shook. So the only thing that they can do, instead of competing straight up, they got to cheat. And all of this concentrated money coming from the ultra wealthy is a corrupting force in a system that is corrupt as hell. It is legal in the United States of America to buy politicians. And unfortunately, we got some who are for sale. And so this is Earth Day. Happy Earth Day. Hell, I should have started with that. Happy Earth Day. But Mother Earth is not happy because she's being polluted. And we don't have to let that ride either. That's why I am a strong proponent of the Green New Deal. That is why I do believe that we must insist that we have clean water, clean air, and clean food. And that is a responsibility that each and every one of us can play a role in, from the least to the greatest, or from the greatest to the greatest, because we all great. So let me rephrase that everybody has a role to play. No matter how you identify and who you are and what you do, everybody has a moral responsibility to ensure that we are taking care of Mother Earth. Now, the UN scientists have already told us what's going down. Scientists all across this country, this world, has told us what is going down, that we are destroying Mother Earth for ourselves and for future generations. So one of the forces that have come in here to try to buy this election is an oil baroness. Yeah, you heard me right. Giving a big donation, a fat donation to the DMFI PAC, the Democratic Majority for Israel PAC, to come on up here and try to mess in this election the same way they did last time. Yes, they did. An oil baroness. So on Earth Day, I just think it's vitally important for me to point that out. But I think Earth Day is every day. We need to be taking care of Mother Earth every day. But the irony of that, hello, somebody. So if you see a video by that person talking about Earth Day, look at them sideways, because they're being supported by big oil. That fossil fuel industry is destroying this earth, destroying our quality of life. We can do a new thing. It was Dr. Maya Angelou who once said, if you know better, baby, do better. She didn't put the baby in there. Y'all know I love to say baby. If you know better, do better. Well, we know better and we can do better. We must do better because the extinction of the planet is at stake. That's all. Only all that we love. And for every other issue that we are fighting for, or the forces that we are fighting against, what difference does it make if we don't have planet Earth? The entire ecosystem is depending on arrogant ass human beings to get it right and stop doing what we're doing. So we must decrease our dependency on fossil fuels. Just because we rolling that way now, we don't have to roll that way tomorrow. It is vitally important that we put all that we got into reversing the damage that we have done as a nation and as a world. Now, to save Mother Earth, that's not something that the United States can go it alone, but we need to go hard and go in on it and be one of the premier leaders to ensuring that the world, wouldn't that be lovely if the world could come together for once and do something beautiful? That one big, beautiful thing that can be done is to say that we're going to really save Mother Earth and not just go to fancy summits and talk a good game. What are we going to do about it? That's what that's about. But yeah, meanwhile, back in Greater Cleveland, an oil baroness is helping the DMFI PAC try to buy this race. Yeah, all kinds of super PAC money. You got groups like the Third Way, which is no way at all. They don't give a damn about the people of this district. They don't. They really don't. Because those millions of dollars, you got charter school. I got them mailing in the charter schools. Lord have mercy. Listen, movement and Greater Cleveland. Forces are trying to disrupt this election. We can't let them do it. So if you are a voter in this district, please get out there and vote for me and tell 5 or 6 of your friends and your frenemies. If you can convince a friend of me, bring them too. We taking all comers, but they need to vote for Nina Turner. It is important. This is bigger than me. Really what these forces are trying to do is to destroy the vision that we have for this nation. That's it and that's all. And so if they can knock off people like me and other bold leaders, they douse the hope of the movement itself, that we will stop fighting for what is just, for what is right, and for what is good. See, hope is an action word, and they don't want us to have hope. They want us to not take action. They want us to get weary and well doing, but we cannot do that. We must not do that because we need it for ourselves and for generations yet unborn. Yeah, we got to do that. And 11 congressional, baby, we can do it again. We're going to spark the hope of so many other people. Freedom fighting progressive movement, if we can do it, and we are sparking the hope of so many other folks who want to step out here and run for office, but for this kind of dirty politics, some people might not do it because they got to catch all kind of hell to run for office. It shouldn't be that way. So I'm asking you to join me to continue to fight for what is just, for what is right, and for what is good. Happy Earth Day one day, starting today. All right, keep the faith and keep the fight. We got 11 days and a wake up. Go to NinaTurner.com, NinaTurner.com, baby, NinaTurner.com. I need your time, your talent, and your treasure. I need it right now, NinaTurner.com. All right, I'll be back with you tomorrow, same station. I don't know what time yet. Love.